It is Saturday, March 6th, 2013. Unfortunately, I don't have a screenshot of the day today, so without any further ado, let's dive right into today's meat and potatoes. As I mentioned before, we were going to discuss a little bit more about the live letter. So, let's talk a little bit about the armor that we saw. There was a couple of sets there, I believe 4 in total that I know of for certain. And some of them do look kind of interesting. I mean, I'll throw up a picture of them as I talk about them. This set here kind of looks like a cross between a mage and light armor. So I'm thinking probably something for dragoon and monk, perhaps. I do like the whole mask aesthetic going on with the armor. It looks really interesting in my opinion. Next up, it looks like I'm not sure if this is another PvP set or if this is could be a new job class, or it could be another one of those Garlean generals. I do love the way that cloth hangs down just on one side of the armor. Next up, we've got 2 new mage sets. Blackish mage and a whitish mage. It's called Swan Robe for one of them. I'm not sure what the other is unless it's just dyed. It looks absolutely beautiful. And finally, we have a suit of armor that looks like a cross between Kate Sith, a black mage, and well, I'm not sure what else to throw out there, but yeah, it looks kind of interesting. You can clearly see ears on the top. Now, I'm not saying like character ears, but they look kind of like Kate Sith's ears. Alrighty. Now, if anyone has any comments they'd like to make about the armor, you can go ahead and put them down in the bottom below, and I'll be sure to mention any really interesting ones that pop out. Now, let's talk a little bit about a couple more of the questions here. I'm just going to pick a couple at random here. It shows, they mentioned there was a question about the Arcanist and Summoner using their skills, and they said that they're actually planning to release some information right before the start of Phase 3 beta. So, chances are we're expecting to see some pretty big releases between now and Phase 3. So, keep your eyes peeled on the Lodestone and on their YouTube channel and expect to see some great things soon. Another question's popping out at me. Are you planning to implement greatswords? And they said they would like to introduce greatswords when they implement a new class or job. Now, I know myself, I'm really excited about that, and I'm sure that there's many others that are, kind of hoping for Dark Knight to make a reappearance. It wasn't exactly the most, voted job, if I recall correctly, on the player polls, but it's certainly one of the most vocally wanted. So, I'm going to leave it at that. If anyone has any questions or comments that they'd like read out, please feel free to let me know as well, and I'll be sure to address them as I go through the live letter. So without any further ado, I think that's all I have for today's episode. As always, you can leave any positive or negative comments in the box below. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Twitter. And you can send any screenshots. Please send me some screenshots. Any messages or suggestions, or if you'd like to be a guest, you can leave your name on the official Lodestone topic or through YouTube private messaging. This is Celestine, bidding you adieu.